Hello everyone, welcome back to ESA Summer 2025. My name is Ollie Muirs and today we've got Hitman, World of Assassination, done by havrd, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, and it's the Roulette Run Invalid category. I don't know what that means, but hopefully you'll explain that during the run. Also, forgive me, I noticed there we've got a couple of other runners, LostofS and Phoenix. Again, hopefully you'll explain what that means there. They've got the runner symbol.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
A lot of things to explain. You can start.
Yes, hi. So this is a roulette showcase. And so we have two teams, and on team Duckbill Platypus, we have one representative, havrd. And on team Salamander, we have two representatives, which is Vahisht and Axel. So maybe we can get that fixed on the screen, but I don't know.
It's probably so. That's one team.
So yeah, on havrd's team, LostofS and Phoenix are not present, and on Salamander's team, we are missing Jetsa. And havrd will explain what the roulette actually does.
Yeah. So Hitman is a game where you bang people. You can do it in different disguises and with different stuff. So people made this thing, and Kotti did that way back. That's Kotti. He's a hitman. And you can, assassinate people in different ways and stuff. So people made this thing where you can randomize that, and then you speedrun how to do that fast. There's a big community that do this like live and have tournaments on it. They're cool. The 47 speedrun community. Shout outs to them. And but yeah, we did this on our own, like our speed fam group, friend group. We've done these weeklies, just like do one roll of one map, and then like in a week, what can we do? Like how good can we do it? For this showcase, we sat down in Discord and we drafted 5 or 6 maps.
6 maps, yeah.
And rolled the roulette and said like, okay, we have one veto. Do you want to strike anything down? Neither team used the veto, and we're gonna watch and react to the videos live. So I have not seen the Salamanders team's runs, and they have not seen our runs. Quickly, I'm just gonna show you like what this would be an example of a run that was done in a weekly on the map Colorado, which is a map that is coming up too. You spawn in. This happens to be a suit disguise, and this is a glitch where we.
Should we show the roll for this map? Okay.
We did like a small glitch to shoot up a door, and you like use tranquilizers on guards, and you try to not get caught. In the bottom left, there's a green symbol. That's the only one we care about, and hopefully in all the runs that'll stay green at the end.
Yes, at the end, yeah.
At the end. It's fine if someone sees you, if you then murder them, if you are meant to.
If it's a target.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's kind of it. We're just going to be reacting to each other having the same assignment. And yeah, this is just an example of a run we did months ago now. Had a pretty cool strat here with infiltrating this place with an additional tank. And for some reason, propane tanks are accident kills if they explode near someone, so this isn't suspicious to anyone in the Hitman universe for some reason.
Do we explain rating? The sound assassin that is mandatory.
Don't get caught and
don't get seen by anyone. If you're caught on camera, delete the evidence.
Yeah.
Only kill targets.
Yeah, and
that's it.
Yeah, probably.
Bodies found. No bodies found.
Don't find bodies that aren't like asleep for normal reasons.
There's a lot of edge cases.
Yeah, it's a stupid game. Okay, so Malla is the only person who knows. She's been our
moderator.
Moderator.
Yeah.
Good word.
Yes.
Oh yeah. By the way, we can just start the timer whenever. Actually, just start the timer. Bang. Okay.
We're going.
So she's the only person who knows who's won.
Yes.
And the times. So we're just going to be reacting, and she's going to tell us what map to play, and we're just going to watch them in the order she tells us, and we're going to be reacting. And the person whose team's run it is will be commentating what they did, and I'll be there, oh my god, that's what you did. And they'll be like, oh my god, that's what he did. And that's it.
Okay.
Cool.
So who goes first?
Well, one more thing. If the teams are tied, and the times are exactly tied, then Kotti decides who wins. just like arbitrarily.
Based on vibes. And
Yeah, based on which one was cooler. Okay.
Style points.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with Team Salamander's Paris run.
Team Salamander's Paris run. Okay. So this would be our Paris run. Should we show the role or like tell people to?
I mean, we have the role right. Okay. We can show the role for all of them first. Some nice. Here we had to explode Victor as a bodyguard, and we had to concealable melee weapon Dahlia as a palace staff.
Yeah. So initially the idea was that yeah, go for it. The idea was that oh, this is easy because the disguise needed to kill Victor just so happens to be following him at all times because it is his bodyguard. But no, instead we did it a little bit differently. We start as the technician. We immediately get the fireworks remote and trigger it. I think, yeah, like a second later. But we also let the initial cutscene play out completely. Because the timer starts when the cutscene stops playing. Yeah. So that's a way to like sort of manipulate where all the NPCs are in the level before it actually counts as your timer. So the fireworks event has been triggered. So now Victor and Dahlia are now going to the balcony to look. Now we go in here into the lower floor to where there are two.
It's so different.
There are two. These what are they called? Palace staff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can only get this guys from the male one. So we also got the propane tank and the knife as a concealed melee. We dropped the propane flask where Victor is gonna go to have a tantrum about the fireworks being triggered too early. And then we climb up where Dahlia is now currently looking at the fireworks. A body has been found, but he's asleep because we blew at them, so that doesn't count. Guns are still green in bottom left. We go here, and now we have the so we made a save. But that's legal. Come on.
Yeah, we're not allowed to load the save though.
No, yeah. Concealable melee. She doesn't get found. Get this guy, put him to sleep, and that's a Cicada bodyguard. So that's the disguise needed to kill Victor. And now we just go down.
Right. Yeah, completely different. You're gonna, I don't know. And we've blocked the time. There's supposed to be a timer up top.
Yeah. But we blocked them off.
And at the end of the run, to like show that it's a 5-star rating, there'll be a timer. But that's also been cut out of the video. So we won't know until Mullet tells us which was faster. But we get the vibe check.
Yeah, but so now Victor is now standing next to the propane flask. So we flashbang all the guards because they are like really suspicious. We destroy the propane flask. That's an accident. And we get the helicopter and we go away.
Okay. That's crazy. Okay, yeah. I have no comments on that. That's so different. You're gonna freak out.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is
Flat Paris.
That is Platypus Paris. Yep. So same start, best start, clearly.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we have to do the remote thingy, but instead of what you did, completely different. Where do I begin? So pick up a trank and we trank that guy because that's useful somehow. If you shoot a pistol shot here, Dahlia comes down here. Oh no, that's to distract his guard. She comes down to hear the bust getting broken, and we glitched up and went down and around.
Nice.
Just gonna mudshot open that door to save like half a second later. We trank these two because they're gonna be in the way.
Those are the blue egg.
Yeah, no, that's like the snail. Snail blue egg trank, and we trank this guy in the back. Gotta grab a knife, but we don't grab the accident explosive, and we just subdue this guy. Right now we have time to kill, so like there's nothing to do. Might as well just hide his body.
So that's the palace staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we have palace staff, and then I was like, might as well close the door. I'm waiting for something. Oh, who's this? Oh, hello, Victor. Hi there. We're just gonna bump into you and throw a breaching charge back into your head and place it under your neck. And then now there's like 8 million people watching Dahlia try to look at this the bust I threw earlier. So I have to distract shot them, close the door, and then you can throw a knife across the room into the room where the guy I tranked was, so he doesn't see. And what's this? It's a Cicada bodyguard. And then leave through the open door that we shot open earlier. I like how you put the toilet paper as my hiding thing.
Yeah.
We'll see who's toilet paper.
I mean, you just every single picture you ever sent to anyone has toilet paper in some capacity.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's true. That's just true.
That was pretty cool. Okay, I like the knockout with the breaching charge,
Yeah.
and then plant it on.
Yeah,
it.
just make sure that it hits. You did it a
Yeah.
few times, and like I just YOLO'd exploded, and it doesn't kill him.
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
It like you know.
In one of our
False breaching.
attempts, we planted the breaching charge on a toilet, and then used the SIG gun on Victor to
yeah.
let him vomit next to the breaching charge, and
Yeah.
then like did it as an exit kill.
Exploded, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I think mine was faster.
yeah. I don't think I care what you think.
I see.
So the team Platypus, Team Salamander had a 1 minute and 52-second run, and Team Platypus did 1 minute and 40 seconds. So havrd
That's
right, it is.
12 seconds.
It's
There,
very.
there,
That's
okay.
pretty close.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
close. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and for number 2, we're doing Colorado, and we're starting with Team Platypus.
Oh,
So Colorado, an absolute nightmare.
Colorado. So this was the spin for Colorado, and this was a. Oof. That was a. I think we can agree we had a conversation
Yes, we had a.
before ESA about
Yes.
a certain team's problem with
With
completing this one. And am I right in assuming it was loud sniper scarecrow?
It was sort of the whole thing like coming together.
whole
But yeah, Loud Sniper Scarecrow is an absolutely insane
Yeah,
role.
yeah.
Because Scarecrow makes you hostile anywhere you go. You can't hide anywhere. And this Loud Sniper Rifle is loud.
I can't believe we're watching mine first.
Yep.
Surely. What the hell? Well, here it is. So Spawn as the hacker is one of the disguises we'll need. And if you do this fast enough, you can knock out these two, and then no one knows anything. They're just stuck here.
Did it get found?
Well, someone will come around eventually, but they're all dead. They were gone by then.
Oh.
So now I have the correct disguise, and he needs to. It was an accident, I guess. So this is a fall. So he's just, he just fell down the stairs.
Classic.
A guy will come down the stairs and see his body, and I don't want that, even though it was an accident. So I have to place the MP5 there. Yeah, okay. This run could have been 20 seconds faster, but there was a problem. So right now I'm kind of killing time again. But I managed to not pick up the remote concussive device 3 times and then place it twice. Doesn't matter. I was waiting for something anyway. Kind of. So she needs to be die by a falling thing.
Yes.
Right. So just drag her under the chandelier. And when the time comes, I placed a concussion device, which will blow up the ceiling thing and fall on her. Here's Ezra coming out of the basement where he has the thing. Yeah. Just gonna drag him over here. Like I originally used bubblegum here, and like just made him fall asleep, and that could have saved 20 seconds. I wouldn't have done the thing in the house. But one guard finds him, and for some reason, bubblegummed people are red if they're found.
Oh, okay.
Pick up the screwdriver here, and right here is a I don't remember what they're called, like the militia soldier guy. Bump into him so he looks that way, and then crack him in the head, become him, and do the concussion device so that the falling thing falls on Penelope's head. Oh, yeah, I can see the editing here. I have ultra wide screen, so
Yeah. So you don't see the weapons. At
yeah,
the
yeah. That's interesting. So we have a seeker here. It's a sick gun. So if you hit them with the dark, they get like pukey.
Was it difficult to get that shot?
Nah. This was the backup run. Like I was trying only to get the 20-second faster one. So this was like, well, it was like 2 days before ESA. I might as well just like do this in a way. Also, it's the end that's the problem anyway. Which is now.
Yeah, the Scarecrow, Loud Sniper Rifle.
Scarecrow, Loud Sniper Rifle, Astra. So yeah, the Scarecrow is like hanging on like a Scarecrow stand next to these guards, and since I'm here relatively early, this guy will see it. So I just use the second start on him. He cannot see you transform when he's sick for some reason. I don't know.
Yep.
Makes no sense to me, but. Right now, there's some guards walking away around the corner there. You can see their white dots. So, because we don't have a normal pistol in the route that we made here, can't distract them. So, kind of had to be here at this time anyway, or at least to pick up this sniper rifle. Loud sniper rifles are very slow to unpack. It's very annoying, and I don't understand why they did this.
Yeah, you can only fast unpack the...
The silence.
Yeah.
But if you walk right here and look through exactly like this slit in the wall, you can shoot him in the head if you did what I did earlier, and then you leave. And that's the exit. That's a face I want to see. That's the face I want you to have.
Oh no. You see, Okay, I think once... You know, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I feel like once we reach a certain point in our round, we... Okay. So, our run. Start as hacker as well, but we get an explosive, a remote explosive, and we throw it on the roof.
Ah, of course.
And we just leave.
Right.
We don't ever go back into the house. Go out here. There's a soldier elite outfit right here, which we need to kill Sean Rose.
Okay, I'm so stupid. How did? Of course.
Also, we use the Krugermeyer very specifically. And then there's the explosive kill. So do that, blam.
Yeah.
That didn't take like 400 tries.
Not kill the guard.
No, because the bodyguard is always so close. Yeah, change back into the hacker.
That's amazing. I think, that's just a better start. That's just a. Well, maybe there's a problem with it.
Don't worry about it. We get the screwdriver, the same one that you did. Now we get this dude. That's the normal militia.
Right. Yeah.
We also used to go for the one in the greenhouse that you did, but this one ended up being a little bit better.
Right. I see.
So we got that guy, and now we have a little bit of time. We're gonna set up Maya by using the durian.
Yeah. Yeah, I used the durian for the longest time too, but then there was another route.
And now, at a specific time on the timer you can't see, we detonate the bomb, and the chandelier falls on Penelope, and that's Penelope killed.
Yeah. So I used to do the same thing, but I used to stand in like a greenhouse and shoot the.
We did that too.
Shoot the wire with the pistol.
Yeah, we did that originally too. Yeah. And now Penelope is like, oh yeah, I'm not feeling so good. And this is where we kind of struggle for a little bit, throwing the screwdriver on her and killing her with it, because she usually gets found. So we have to...
See, that's why I threw it exactly so that she falls over here,
right,
around the corner.
So we wait for her to be as far right as she can be at the reed over there, and then she falls into the grass and doesn't get found. And now, so there's some certain similarities to this point, right? A lot of similar stuff. Now we're also going to get the scarecrow.
Yeah. Are we going up to the top of the water?
No. That would be crazy.
Is it crazier than that? Is it crazier than that?
Don't worry about it. We're gonna get the scarecrow outfit. Yeah.
Are we gonna walk around the entire place and shoot him in the shed or something?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'm very worried about it actually.
The same thing as you did. So yeah, we go past these guys.
Didn't have a gun, can't do that. Yeah.
Distraction shot. We hit our sniper rifle at the same spot you did, and I think it's the same sniper rifle as well. It's like the penetrating whatever big dude.
Mine was not the penetrating. It's the just the can be zoomed in, but not penetrating, so that the shot doesn't hit the wall and alert the guard. And
so now you can begin to see certain differences.
Yeah.
So we're going on a small trip around the house.
Just walking around.
Yeah, just walking around. This dude's gonna take his binoculars and just look at whatever thing on the left. So cool, he doesn't see us. There's two guards by the exit over there by the car. They don't really see us, so
that's
fine.
Is that an exit?
Well, no. It's not an exit.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
And now, there's two guards in the shed. So we throw the briefcase to get one of them out. And then we plant the Krugermeyer, so he... Oh, he's like, oh, it's a weapon.
Oh, it's a weapon.
I need to report.
Illicit material.
Yeah, so he goes away. He never returns once he finds the Krugermeyer. We do this at the right time. We briefcase the dude inside.
Yeah.
We quickly hide the dude inside. We get this, the SMG. Because if Ezra was to go inside and find it,
he turns around and it's like, oh, that's illicit.
Yeah, because he doesn't dispose of it on his own. He calls someone, and that's a problem.
Yeah. Not very self-reliant. He's
he
needs other people.
So we follow him. We close the door. That's important. We briefcase him. we pack out the sniper rifle.
Oh my god.
We get ready.
Of course, and then you do the instant hide after shooting him.
Yeah, because there's guards everywhere.
Yeah.
We shoot him with the sniper rifle, we hide the body, We quickly use the disguise that's currently in the thing, and now we're just leaving.
Yeah, and then the guards are there like, what happened? And no one knows.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That was a shot.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Don't check that wardrobe.
It's all in your mind. Why is there a scarecrow outfit on the floor?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. So, and then we go get the exit.
Okay.
So, how confident do you feel about your round?
I think mine is faster. I think ours is faster. Yeah. Okay.
Hi. Okay. So, as you might have suspected. Okay, Team Salamander's run was 4 minutes and 40 seconds. And Team Duckbill Platypus had 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
Damn.
That's
So,
insane.
I'm gonna let you peek behind the curtain. We struggled with this level.
Yeah.
We struggled with this level for weeks. We were sitting hours on end on Discord trying to get a single run in. And this was the only ever legal run we managed to produce.
I have to say too, we did like ban and pick maps like beforehand on Discord, and I remember the reaction when we picked both of you were like, "No, they picked Colorado. I thought they wouldn't pick Colorado."
Because we were banning things and picking things, right? And so me and Axel were thinking, do we ban Colorado? Surely no one is stupid enough to pick Colorado. It's 4 targets spread apart, and you don't know what role you're going to get. So we're like, oh, we're not going to ban Colorado. Then they won't pick it, I'm sure. Then they were like, we pick Colorado.
Yeah. Afterwards, we're going to show the DMs between me and LostofS. Then we were jubilant when we the master plan.
Yes. All right. We are going to the Skyle one next.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We're gonna watch Team Salamanders first.
Okay. Listen. Pay attention, because this one is cooking. We start as the architect.
Okay.
We quickly get an apple. We use a flashbang. Hit it into the room. Flash all these people. Get past them. We're using the phasing glitch to get past them. Use the apple to destroy the camera. And then we seeker this guy. So this, there's only like 3 or 4 places where you can get that disguise. Yeah. This is the only one that's in the castle. The rest of them are like far away.
Like actually impossible to get in time.
Yeah. So you get the, but sorry, one thing that's important is that the flashbang caused a lockdown on the target.
Oh. It's so different again. This is going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, so you get this disguise. You need to hide his body because the constant goes down the stairs, so he would find him. So we quickly hide him here. But at this point, Sophia, I think, is the one who's like upstairs in the castle, so she's now getting hidden, like getting locked down, escorted. We go 1 floor down. We get in, and now in this room right to the right, we hit a weapon.
Yeah.
So that's because we only had the sick weapon. Yeah. This one has a Krugermeyer, I believe. Yes. Yeah. I threw the briefcase in there because that distracts a castle guard, which is the second disguise that we need. Yep. And now we're just gonna leave him hit there. And now here's the cooking, right? Once the lockdown ends, sometimes the guards can just leave her alone because she's slower than them. So all her bodyguards are like, okay, we're gonna go guard this target. And she's slowly walking behind them. And so we quickly just tap her, and no one finds her in this room. No one ever goes into that room. So we quickly get the castle staff.
I will say, we used to kill her in there too, in that room, but not anymore, but also not that way, even remotely. And
now the scissors. Get the scissors right here.
Yeah.
And now we're just sort of trying to catch Zoe. She's outside dealing with some story things. So we're just gonna go to where the funeral kind of thing is, and we're gonna catch her in the entrance to the castle, which is right here. We're gonna use a seeker on her the moment she appears. Bang. And she's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm sick," and she's gonna go to the trash bin that's directly next to her.
Yeah.
She also has a bodyguard that will see her, so we need to sort of wait a little bit. Yeah. And then we're gonna use, we're just gonna strangle him. We need to move his body a little bit, because 2 guards are gonna go past, and if you don't nudge him a slight amount, they're gonna see him. But you don't need to hide her.
There
And
it
at this
is.
point,
Tucked into the corner nicely.
yeah, and so at this point we're just gonna go get that exit over there. Very convenient.
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security.
We were really happy when we found out the lineup with the lockdown. That was
But where it's
Yeah, so it's so interesting. Like when you route these roulette spins, you always think like, surely I have the idea.
Yeah.
I have what else could it be? This has to be the way.
oh no.
At the mission time, I did tell you just before the run. When I sat down here like 10 minutes before the run started, or like before we started doing tech, I double checked and made the sheet so you could see the spins, and I realized that this run of ours is invalid.
Mm.
I don't kill her with scissors, but it would have been faster if it was. I
Well,
would have grabbed them, but
And-
it's cool. So we'll see.
Let's-
Did it even show the rule?
Hmm?
It didn't show the rule.
Oh yeah, we didn't show.
Did we?
Yeah, we did not.
I mean,
But okay, let's see. What if your run is slower than ours? then-
scissors, castle staff, firearm, entertainment.
Yeah, yeah. If your run is slower than ours, then we
Doesn't
will
matter.
say that it's okay, it's a legal run.
Mhm.
If yours is faster than ours, we can discuss further.
Here it is. Same start.
Okay, architect, yeah.
And this is the, I call it the patented quad toilet. That is what I call the strat. So throw a durian up in that corner specifically, which makes the entertainer go to the toilet, and one bodyguard, which occupies a toilet spot, which is very important for the next strat. So you can just knock him out here on the way, same as you. So that when you then seeker her, she walks to another toilet, the third toilet. And then you can seeker her too, for the quad toilet. So she's coming here now, because all the other toilets are occupied. Right? So she just walks perfectly to you, knock her out, drag her body a tiny bit for a nicer pistol bang later, and then we go further away than the scissors are to grab a screwdriver, because I am stupid. So there's a screwdriver.
Nice.
I need to kill her with a scissor. Good meme. Okay. So the entertainer, he's going to the toilet, yeah? There he is, coming to this toilet. So in this series of events, everyone just goes to the perfect toilet, and the other toilets are occupied in the correct way. You can just knock him out. It was very annoying to have like black and white vision, so I just like, okay, how do I just
Yeah.
like sniper shoot her? Like set up it up so like, pink, and then just no longer colorblind blind. Yeah. And yeah, I used to do like an isolation in here and like all the kind of nah. When I accidentally found the quad toilet, I never turned around again. So here we are just going downstairs, and we're killing the second target in the correct disguise with the wrong weapon. It happens. Oh, you just drag your body a tiny bit. There's a guard over there.
Right.
You can do something to him, but it was kind of annoying.
So that's the helicopter ending?
Yeah.
I'm at the helicopter.
And then you
The
just
place is
leave through the
crawling with
helicopter.
security.
The wrong
47, you better
thing.
bring the constant to the harbor.
This was one of the coolest ones I had, I think. But
I mean, it's really cool, yeah. The quad toilet strategy.
the quad toilet, illegal quad toilet. So that's it.
Forbidden quad.
Yeah, so now it'll be called. Yeah, that was it. What were the times? Not that mine counted.
Okay, so yours that does not count was 2 minutes and 6 seconds,
Mhm.
and the salamanders, which does count, is 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah. But
Damn.
it means Salamanders is on the board because I'm a cheater.
We were so confident with the
one?
lockdown strategy. That
Yeah.
we're like, surely,
so cool though.
surely
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, but it doesn't beat quad toilet.
I mean, yeah.
Quad toilet.
Yeah.
No one sees the toilets come. All right. So now we're gonna move to Chongqing.
Uh-huh.
Chongqing.
Whose team?
Team Salamander.
Mhm.
Oh boy, yeah. So yeah, this is a run. Start as the analyst, which is the disguise you need to kill Imogen, I believe. Sorry, we didn't show the role.
Right. Yeah. We need to. No.
Let's go.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. But it's Imogen is killed as an analyst with a fire axe, and Hush, facility security, which is convenient the next time with a non-concealable melee. The key point here is that fire axe is also non-concealable melee.
It sure is.
So you can use that weapon for both if you want. We were
If you
actually
want.
you want. We were actually really excited by this role because it's we already like got a bit of envision, and now we're just we started as an analyst. We're making our way to the fire axe because the only fire axes that we know of that are on a level are next to Hush. They are
There's
up
one.
there.
There's
only
one fire axe.
Okay, so the one fire axe that is in his level is on top floor next to Hush, which is sort of convenient. And also the disguise needed to kill him is also next to him, so it made sense to start this way so that we have the analyst out of the way. Otherwise, getting an analyst disguise might be a little inconvenient later on. So yeah, so we just make our way up into the compound.
Yeah. So again, different.
Yeah.
Different.
Oh yeah. I can just absolutely see you just taking breaching charges and just flying into the air.
No.
Some watch outs to open block doors. The fire axe is like down here. Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Now it's just a matter of sort of singling out Hush because he's in this room. There's a lot of guards, but also a lot of objects that break line of sight. So if you position it correctly, he doesn't get found. We comer that dude, we comer him as well, so we can move him a little bit.
Alright, because the assistant has now gone to the toilet person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because usually when you get here, you need to do something about her, so this doesn't get seen.
You
Yep.
got the bastard Hush. Now go get
So yeah, we have
Imogen
the fire axe back.
Yep.
We're gonna be bringing it to Imogen.
Yeah, this was the big problem I had, was like bringing the fire axe to Imogen, because you can't do you can get through walls and a lot of things in this game, but not while holding
A
a
bit of-
fire axe
yeah.
for some reason, which is very annoying.
But we killed some of the drones to trigger the story event where
Yep.
she goes up.
Goes up and
Here we missed this, but it doesn't really matter because we have to wait anyway
you have
for
to
her
wait
to get
for
up.
it. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
But by now, Imogen is going to the doors that we left the building from. The ones, right down there.
Yeah, when you destroy the camera and
Yeah. We just need to get rid of those two guards on the left. Okay. Right, this guy on the right where we had the
correct disguise. Yeah.
the analyst disguise. I think we black these two guys.
Oh yeah. The not broken blue Easter egg that for some
Absolutely, yeah.
reason tranquilizes everyone caught in its mist.
There you go. Concussion.
All right, Pix, you had a concussion. That's I love that. That's cool. Yeah.
And then we just leave on a
I was
scooter.
like, what are you gonna do? You open the door and you get
And
seen, but
in.
I forgot you had a
You can do that
concussion.
now, I can take care of the
That's
data
actually
remotely.
that's a really
Unless you
cool
want
way
to
to
handle
do
it
that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that's the route.
What we did here, different stuff. We started here
Oh, okay.
and using the same kind of story mission thing. For some reason, it's a bit hard to hit.
Wait, you're killing the drones?
Yeah, killing the drone. So if you kill, there's 2 drones out of bounds, and they're supposed to come out later for some story event that I have no idea about.
Mhm.
You can see some nice fat fingering right here. Some great, amazing. Well, not timer anyway. Waiting for Imogen to appear. But there's like some story event where, yeah, I don't know. I actually have no clue.
Yeah.
If you shoot the 2 drones,
If
they
you kill
get
enough
mad.
drones, she sends more, and that's them.
Right, yeah. So you try to throw the axe out of the hole here, so that it is downstairs.
Right.
Brought a crystal ball to do the same thing you did, because it's harder to do with a brick. You know?
Right,
But
right.
this actually doesn't save time, for the same reason. You have to wait for Imogen here.
Yeah.
And have to pick up a crowbar to open this. And now I need to get the analyst disguise.
Right.
So I need to use a snail to tranquilize these 2, the guards over there. Oh. And you can just walk past while they're getting tranquilized. And so Hush is on his way to like the top of like a bridge thing, like where we were, and where you shot open the doors earlier. So we knock out this guy. And now there was a giant problem of her guard seeing everything that's about to happen. So the natural thing is to just, throw the axe at her and like trank him or something, but it doesn't work. People see his body then.
Right.
So you need to now wait for him to enter this corridor enough, but not too much, and then you can trank him, and then you can.
Okay.
That's Imogen Royce down.
And now, so she's dead with the correct disguise, and now we've already tranquilized the facility Same guy you took the disguise of.
Yeah.
Do a little disguise change, grab the axe. Now we need to walk all the way up again. And if you remember, I didn't bring a muffin, so I didn't, I brought the crystal ball to go down once.
Yeah.
So I have no item to go down again with. Which is also was a problem to solve, sort of. But
So you don't get the break? Because the break is right here somewhere, right?
yeah, no. So now I kill him in the axe, and we do a little aim cover glitch right here.
Oh my god.
And then we boost up, and then we can drop down from the ledge.
Yeah. So there's no fall damage in the game. You're not
Yeah.
supposed to be able to jump. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you can get on things you're not supposed to, you have high falling speed. Then
I see a lot of similarities in our runs.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
they're probably very similar, but
Yeah.
I think the ending where you did it, like skip
Yeah.
the going
because
down.
I think we go up and down stairs the same amount of time.
Yeah.
Like it's all pretty much the same.
Uh-huh.
So I think I'm a bit faster, but not by much.
I think that the edge is the ending that you had.
So, Team Salamander had 2 minutes and 48 seconds, and Team Platypus had 2 minutes and 33
Yeah.
seconds.
So very close. It's very
That is
close.
very close. That
If-
is.
if you had that ending, then
Yeah.
Especially
Probably.
if you end it downstairs, so it wouldn't even have right.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah.
That is
y- y-
15 seconds. though.
Yeah, 15.
crazy.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Next is Miami.
Miami.
And
Miami.
We're starting with Platypus.
Platypus, Miami. So, right, I didn't show the spin. Welcome to. So this one is not ultra wide because this is a LostofS's
Ooh.
submission, and he showed me this when I was on the bus on my way here. So me there, no sleep, on the phone on a bus through western Sweden, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, yeah, I just saved 1,000,000 years on your run," and I'm like, "Now, when I've left." But yeah, there's one evolution of the original route that we came up with that he made, and it's
I think the thing to point out with the spin is that Sierra is supposed to be killed by Florida Man, who happens to be on the other side of the map, essentially.
the other side, yeah.
And Robert is supposed to be killed by Moses Lee, who is also on the opposite side of the map.
So you need to do 2 cross
Yeah.
things, and to kill with the drowning, you have to be there in person and actually force the head into the. It's a giant. This was a horrible.
Yeah.
But I think our solution is cool. So. Yeah, it's a race in Miami. Oh, that's loud. Why is it so loud? Yeah. So there's a race going on, and there's a lot of ways to stop the cars. We need to kill the person in the car.
Yeah.
They're racing at the moment. So we need to stop the race somehow. So we started as a I don't know, staff, whatever, next to some sugar, which you can put in the gas tank of one of the drivers. Or you can put it into either, I think. Here we're doing something not important at all. We're just overflowing some water, dropping a electrical device and some bubble gum. And we dropped a suitcase so that that guy that hears the water forgets about hearing the water and picks up the briefcase instead. And now we're going to... we are a Kowloon is one of the teams. It's a, I don't know, very pleasing green-yellow color.
The lime.
Yeah, lime. And we put sugar into the gasoline of the guy we need the disguise of Moses Lee. This cutscene is unskippable, and I hate it with every fiber of my being. Is this familiar to you? Did you do?
Not at all.
Not at all. So Moses Lee will exit the vehicle, and Sierra.
Already with his cowboy hat on.
Yeah. Somehow no crash helmet, cowboy hat though. Here was the evolution. Krugermeyer wall. I have no idea how this works. It makes no sense to me. So he now just goes and kisses the wall, and for some reason, no one sees this. They're just all standing. There's 8 mechanics just off frame there. And no, they don't see him. They just don't see him. I don't know. No clue. I used to use like a phone and like call him, and he would walk over and I'd do it again. Whole thing. And then we sick dart Sierra, so she will go to the toilet that we have prepped for her.
Oh, downstairs.
And downstairs. So she will puke in the toilet, and when she's done puking, she'll be like, "Oh, bubblegum!" and then pick up the bubblegum, get knocked out, on a electric device.
Right, so you need to be as a Florida man before
Yeah.
that happens.
Well, it's a remote.
Oh, it's a remote. Oh,
It's a
okay,
remote electric device. So we have like kind of prepped her for electrocution at the moment. But that doesn't, we still need to now enter this big facility as a person who shouldn't be there, this driver, and drown the head honcho of the place. Which, again, was pretty... The route I had originally did not have the pistol, which is actually a giant problem, because there's a camera here to get in here. So I had to wait for that cycle, which made everything all kinds of screwy. But he can just shoot it now, so it's like a 10 times better route. And here, Robert is just gonna walk across this corridor, very conveniently, and we'll seeker him and drown him. And I have a message from like what LostofS, like explaining what happened here. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up and find it and explain to you what he tried to explain me about it. But in essence, he has no idea what happened. This guard is supposed to follow him into the toilet.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and he needed all these wrenches to knock them out and stop them. But he just turns around. He just turns around and doesn't care anymore.
Maybe
but-
because he got killed, so the entity doesn't exist anymore?
Every time I tried, you had to knock it. And then he tries to walk into and he tries to subdue him, but he doesn't need to. He just runs. Yeah. But he just told me, like, I have no idea what happened. I just tried to leave to see if it would work, and then it worked. Saving way more time than ever thought possible. I don't know, it makes no sense. The guard is supposed to enter the toilet. I don't know. No idea.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, it apparently happened.
But you essentially did this in like one cross across the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No. This is not that bad.
And here's the Florida man, just knock him in the head, and he almost falls off, and that would have been a red...
Yeah.
That would have been illegal then. We need to... there's all the exits on this map are like really far apart and bad, but this... You can grab this boat key to get this exit, the boat exit. And then we just electrocute her, bang. It's been prepped by the bubblegum toilet. A lot of toilets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the toilet paper is strangely relevant.
Yeah, it's actually it's true. It was prophetic.
Yeah.
Prophetic toilet paper. You know,
How much
oh, yeah.
faster is this run compared to your original run? Like, you don't have to say how fast this is. But,
I think this was 38 seconds faster than mine or something.
Ooh.
Yeah. Just the Krugering the wall and the shooting the camera added up. Okay, so yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we start somewhere else. We start next to the Florida man.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
Uh,
That's crazy.
I think that there are some similarities in our run, but like at least the first part is completely different. So a distraction shot for this guard, because he would see the Florida man. Classic briefcase to the head. We need to hide him because the guard.
People are swarming.
Yeah.
around, but not like that takes a lot of time to do. So.
We get the Florida man outfit, and now we need to move to stop the race.
Yeah.
And conveniently, there's a marshal checkpoint
Right.
away. So we just
Right.
get the marshal way instead of tampering with any of the cars. There is a glitch introduced in Hitman very recently, but it's just a visual glitch that one of the newest patches did. And is that when you, as 47, get the race marshal outfit, you disappear.
Ah.
So we got a glitch. it's just a suit without a man.
I thought we banned ghost strats. What?
No, like it doesn't have any effective gameplay, but it's. So we got the glitch. Just
I
kind of
didn't know
fun.
you could end the race from there.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
There's two places where you can do that. This one and the one.
I know the other one.
Yeah. And now we're making just way to the paddocks
Yeah.
as
So-
the Florida man.
I don't know the timing of this, but so she's gonna end up like somewhere in the like public space where all the fans are, or
True. Yes.
okay, is this gonna cause a problem?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all, actually.
Barely an inconvenience.
Barely an inconvenience. So now a little distraction shot for this marshal up here, because as a Florida man, we are just terribly trespassing
Yeah.
at any
Yeah,
place.
nobody wants anything to do with the floor.
Exactly. Like anywhere where you're supposed to have a ticket, Florida man is just the shoot on sight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is already the wild infiltration.
The most Metal Gear of sequences.
Yeah.
So now we're sort of in this private area of Sierra's team. And what we're going to do is we put the water in here.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this strategy of then electrifying it and
Exactly.
somehow she walks across it.
Yeah. So that's the strat for the kill.
Yeah.
Moses sleep.
Ah, okay, right.
So we seeker him, so we can get his. He's gonna go to the toilet, so we're gonna be able to get his
And so now,
thing easier.
yeah, so he doesn't walk across the water now somehow.
It's a remote taser, so it's not
Ah, you
on
haven't
yet.
done it yet. Of course. Okay. Yeah, the Florida man without a ticket, like
Hidden in the crowd.
hidden in the crowd. Yeah,
It's like completely not
super
suspicious.
sneaky.
But it's maybe a little too quiet now, I think. But yeah, so excellent kill on Sierra.
Yep.
We just get the Moses.
Yeah, no
Lee
one's gonna
outfit.
enter. No one's gonna enter the toilet because toilets.
Yeah, toilets are reserved for Hitman
Hitman.
vomiting
Yeah.
purposes only
Yeah,
in this game.
quad toilets and
Yeah.
yeah.
And now this is our way to the Kronstadt Center.
Right, I have no idea about this part of the level. I think I've never been here.
Yeah, you just it's similar to what you did, but instead of like going from the back, I actually don't know which way we go in.
I mean, this might even be faster than walking around like we did. Maybe.
Right, and so this is the garage of the Kronstadt
Right,
Center.
and now you go up, and now you
Yeah.
end up at the same. That might be faster than what we did.
Like the thing that we do with Robert is the same that you did.
Yeah.
We just don't get the blessing of the
Yeah, the
of the
holy
underpaid bodyguard.
the holy lots of S strat of
Yeah.
The way, he
Oh, so it's not the same. Oh, I don't know actually.
going on. I've never been in any of these parts of the level. Where are we?
I think there was a different stairwell compared to where you were,
Mhm.
and so now we're making our way to that like particular stairwell. So maybe it's not faster because you need to like make your move throughout the top floor as well.
You're too slow.
Yeah, feel free to read the donation if you got it.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a $125 donation from Japupu, who says, "Thank you for being back. I'm so happy that you're having the lovely event for such an important cause once again." That has redeemed the Mighty Setup, Mighty Nature Mousepad reward, and that was put towards the Spyro the Dragon Shark onesie incentive.
I thought I could buy a shark onesie from the ESA store. But
Yeah.
no, it's
That's very cool.
There's still time.
the same thing, but the bodyguard actually cares.
Yeah, he actually cares.
And so, but he cares so much that he's gonna go like very up close and personal to to Robert. He's like,
Yeah.
"Are you sure you're good?"
Yeah. Do you have the correct puking posture there, sir?
Yeah. Do you need me to hold your hair?
Yeah, it's okay. And now, but what exit will you use? Because now you're like high up in the
Yeah.
nowhere town.
And is there an exit
All right,
high
of
up?
course there's
There's the
there's the
helicopter.
helicopter. Right. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but that's the thing. You get locked into like one type of thinking, you know.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, that's not possible because, and then not necessarily true.
And a distraction shot, because the guy will be like, "Oh, you're shooting doors."
Yeah.
And,
Why are you shooting the door?
and then a match shot, helicopter,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. I think ours is faster.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see.
So, Team Salamander's time for Miami was 5 minutes and 46 seconds, and the Platypus had 4 minutes and 34 seconds. So Platypus was once again faster.
How much faster is this? It was like 30 something
Yeah,
seconds.
I think mine was like a 5:01, something like that.
Ah.
So he cut a bunch of time. Yeah.
And then we should only have one map left, Dubai.
The best one.
Is it?
Yeah, so I had a spreadsheet of like coloring in them how well I thought we did as a team. Should have marked the one we didn't actually do legally as red in retrospect.
Yeah.
Load spin.
Yeah.
But this was the only like gold tier we had. I think this was it.
I hate to hear that.
No, so we are not allowed to like make the guy on the right, Marcus, pacified. We have to kill him with an SMG straight up as the suit.
That wasn't part of the role, was it?
What wasn't?
The pacification.
Yeah, it was.
It was?
Yeah. Oh. Even Stevens no harm foul. Okay.
Oh boy.
Very good. Okay, interesting.
We're off the board.
We definitely at least have different strats then.
For sure, yeah. That one thing to note is that we need to kill Marcus with a suit.
Yeah.
Which means there's only one exit.
Entry.
Well, entrance.
One entry at Dubai, which is at the worst bottom.
It's completely at the bottom of the level, yeah. But also, do you need to have the Ashen suit, or can you have just
No,
any
just
suit?
any suit.
Okay,
The suit. For some reason, when you want to do this, it's whatever. When you want to pick suit,
It's always the Ashen suit.
No.
Okay.
Who begins, Malle?
Salamanders.
Salamander. Dubai.
So, yeah.
A blingy suit.
The blingy suit. So we're gonna start with Marcus, obviously. If you start at the bottom and you make your way up top, the first one you're going to encounter is Marcus. He's currently screaming at some guards the guard post right here, and so we black this group.
Yeah, it's very hard to.
The locks are
the
terrible.
lock one, yeah.
Then we sleep the other one. By the way, time spent in the inventory wheel doesn't count for the level. The timer is paused for that.
At the end of the levels, there's like a big timer screen, and that's the one we care about.
Yeah.
But we have blocked it away for suspense between us.
Yeah.
That's why there's a.
So now don't look for a bit.
I don't look.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's not. Yeah, he's not pacified at all. Yeah, no. I mean, you surely could have just shot him and dragged him, right? Like you could probably just have.
Possibly, yeah.
I think so. I think you could have just banged him and.
Yeah. That's just
We did have something very similar to this in the beginning, but
I hate to hear that.
well, not anymore. I don't know where we're going here. Oh yeah, of course, because he's now walking upstairs or something.
Yeah. So we need to get the helicopter pilot. To,
Right. Yeah, of course, that too. Yeah. Okay.
We also have the shotgun here.
Oh, you smuggled it in, right? Yeah. A classic silenced golden shotgun.
I mean, yeah. If the road doesn't specify a loud weapon, then you probably always pick the silenced version.
Yeah. We'll definitely see that again. So yes, body found, but
Yeah.
he's just asleep.
Yeah, he's just sleeping on the job.
Yeah, he didn't get knocked out by any other thing than being tired.
Now we have the right disguise as the pilot. So now we're making our way to Carl. Carl has a bodyguard, but yeah, barely an inconvenience.
Barely an inconvenience. Right.
Here we have to actually psycher. Colmar, yeah, trying this guy.
Because he'll probably get found. Or something. Yeah.
And then
chilling in the chair in the middle of a phone conversation. No one knows.
Yeah, no one knows.
Unnoticed
kill.
It was a stroke.
Yeah. And then just leave it with the helicopter.
Yeah. Okay.
It's conveniently right there.
That's very interesting. That is actually, that is impressive. By the what I don't know actually which is faster there. But we will see.
I don't know either.
I am so happy with this run. Actually, I think it's the stuff.
So this is the blue one that you said, like the.
This was the one I marked as like our best.
The top tier. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are waiting out this cutscene, and then we are going to go the exact same way you did, but we're not going to pick up going to pick up spots. So we have to unpack the shotgun here.
Oh, you brought it with you? Okay.
Yeah. No, we did not bring anything else, and we're not going to use like a pickup spot in the level. And here we climb up, but Marcus can be for now. He's good. Just gonna go up to Mr. Man here. We're gonna trank one of his guards. We're gonna knock out this guy. Yeah, we're gonna knock out that guy.
What was that animation?
Yeah, it's you can crowd cancel throw stuff.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and then so we knock him out, and then we just gotta drag him a tiny bit for a shotgun snipe later.
A shotgun sniper.
Yeah, you can see my surprise at when I got it in the first shot, in the later in the second. Yeah, so here
Oh my
he will
God.
leave, and we trank his bodyguard that will follow him. And here we need to do a perfect one bullet tap with an SMG.
Right, otherwise you...
They hear a shot hit the wall.
Mhm.
So there he was killed just walking along, and his bodyguard will get woken up and will go and try to find him.
Yeah.
But we will be long gone like Batman. Yeah, so we knock out
Did you
the...
have to take the SMG? Was it
Yeah.
could it be a pistol?
I think it was it had to be an SMG, I think. But
Right. Oh, yeah.
you also use SMG.
The roll, you're right.
But
yeah.
here we go. Bang.
That didn't kill any guards.
and then they leave. So you can see here at the end, we get caught in the cutscene. But but it's too late.
So you have a... so your strategy is you have a hallway full of people and you shoot a shotgun in the general direction and magically
lucky.
only to target...
Be lucky.
Jesus.
Yeah, you can see here my surprise at getting it in the first shot. Look at it, see it again. I'm like, oh, okay, it works. drop the gun and leave. And then it flashes black and white that I got caught. But too late.
But it is sound.
Yes, it's
Okay,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my, okay, that's hilarious.
I cannot do that again.
Oh my god. Okay.
Right. Okay, so as you might have guessed, Salamander's run was 2 minutes and 21 seconds, and the Platypus had 1 minute and 28 seconds.
A minute difference?
Insane.
What do you mean? I don't know which one's faster. Ours was double the time. That's unbelievable.
I actually thought yours was faster than that. I thought it was like 1:40 or something.
The movement takes a lot of time.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Oh, and dragging him to the...
Yeah.
Oh.
The RNG shotgun snipe in a hallway full of innocent people.
The long range trank to hit the guard in the
Oh,
door,
yeah.
and then a one tap SMG. Boop.
On several occasions, I had to like trank someone very far. I was like moving this way.
Yeah, no.
The worst ones to hit.
They should not. Why is that in the game?
Should we call time, by the way?
Oh yeah, sure. Time. Hey.
Severely underestimated. So when you actually created the estimate, we didn't have the rolls.
Yeah.
We didn't know which maps we were going to go. We only knew how many we were going to go for.
Yeah.
So that was our roughest estimate. And just in case it's all Colorado tier. But it ended up being real right.
Yeah, I mean, I think Colorado wasn't even the longest one. Miami was.
Yeah, Miami was.
But but Miami, since it only has 2 targets.
It was like crazy spin, having to walk back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah. But Miami, because it only has 2 targets, it's the routing options are more limited compared to the 4 targets.
Yeah, 4 targets, 4
Colorado.
disguises, 4.
In a compound full of highly armed people.
So much things you can do, but also so restrictive in the same time.
Yeah. So now the real question is, which team has accumulated more points?
I don't know.
I
think I will concede that I used the wrong weapon. That's worse than just, you could have just shot him.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think we cheated more than you there, so I think you definitely get that point.
So do we get that 1 pity point?
Yeah, but well, I mean, Kotti has to decide which runs were cooler anyway, so.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was it. Thank you, Formalo, for stepping up. Knows essentially nothing of the game, but just being here and being a bookie. A lot more work than she thought it would be, and I'm sorry for that, and I appreciate you.
So Havard's team, this team Platypus, had not edited their video, so their timer was shown through the entire thing. So I sat yesterday, spent an hour figuring out how Premiere thing worked
on Vahisht's laptop
because Vahisht couldn't see the runs obviously while they were editing them. So it took like an hour yesterday, but.
Thank you.
We also made it a point to not know what the other team had.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we needed someone else to order the runs, schedule reveal.
Yeah. So there's been a lot of trash talk the entire event. Like,
My mother has still not forgiven you for all the trash talk you did in the past month.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
We'll get over it.
Super fun.
Really quickly, folks, we're looking a little bit ahead of schedule, so if you guys have got anything else that you want to show off, we're more than happy to
I mean, we
have a
could
little watch.
show more. Oh, I didn't pull up more weeklies.
Yeah,
We could have shown more weeklies. If we can black out the screen for a second, I can log back onto the Discord and
Mr. Technology, can we
yeah, is that possible?
tell you what? I think I can just go to intermission no cam and we can bring it back in a second or so. Is that okay, Technology?
Technology.
I'm getting a nod. We'll be back in a moment.
Yeah.